That's why I'm here villain, cause I really get it, and I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. You like the top, or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got to prove. You gotta choose. 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 Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see.
And we are underway in Buffalo. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Mayfield. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mayfield on play action. Steps away. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give to Williams, running right. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign. Took his game to a new level and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough, skilled performer. Kenny Pickett, he's got some moxie to him.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Pickett. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Agholor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Now, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Mayfield. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Bills. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams.
To the 43, 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Mayfield looks to throw.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now we give up the middle to Williams.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Mayfield down.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On is Jake Bailey to send this one away.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Pickett back to throw.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Off play action. Pickett. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
He's got room at the 30. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
14 yards there on a Buccaneer first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Right back to him on first down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Cook.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Pickett.
And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Bucs have moved out in front.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 45-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a 1st down.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he gets this to the 35, good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't get much, maybe a couple, down inside the 35 to the 34.
Pickett. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Jamal Williams making his way back onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
Mayfield's throw pulled in by Renfro.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Well, I think we've got evidence right now that this team's not going to be daunted at all. Just because they're backed up doesn't mean they're not going to continue to throw the football. They threw an incompletion on 1st down, but they came right back on 2nd down and threw it again. And this time they hit it for not just good yardage, but a 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Mayfield with it once more. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 10.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. His throw incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That time Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Here's Jake Bailey now. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Bills, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football, and they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. This is taken just shy of the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the 3rd quarter. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but there's ever a good time to do it.
Preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
So that one overturned.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. First down, here's the run with Cook. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 3rd and short yardage. Heinicke swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out in the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
On 1st and 10, Heinicke. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Off the play fake, Heinicke. He'll air this one out for Mims, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, Heinicke. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. To the air again, Heinicke. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll run with Cook. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Heinicke. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Anthony Schwartz. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And Reagor will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game. Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Akers to the 43, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
They're going to look to throw.
He'll fire it deep for Reagor.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A 1st down throw for Heinicke.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's when we turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
And this returnable for Reagor.
51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the 1st half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
On second down, Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Heineke on 3rd and 2. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Outright and brought in by Moore. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The Bills on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Give them the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
The pass. Complete to number 1. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. I'm sure as a rookie, even though this is preseason, Charles, interceptions, you got to eat at you quite a bit.
They certainly do, but here's the problem that he's confronted with. He's not the high draft pick. He's not seen as the next guy. He's got to prove himself to everyone and get noticed. So maybe instead of taking the safer throw, you press it a little bit. Try and push it downfield, try and fit into a tight window, and sometimes interceptions result.
Heineke on 1st down. A quick throw, but incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing. Heineke. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Chris Wormley. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Third and long for Heineke.
Got his target, Samuel. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Looking to throw. Heineke.
Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Taylor Heineke.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bucs have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the fourth quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Cook up the gut. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Cook fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Bills' 2-yard line.
On second and goal,
Heineke.
and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz
Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded right around the 8. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Add one, tell me one.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers you would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here comes Rager. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.